Welcome world. Hello everybody. I wanted to present myself. I tried to create a marketing video, or actually created a marketing video about the inner healing world. But to be honest, it's not a true essence of what I'm trying to create. So I thought, with a lot of difficulty and fear, to come online and explain to you basically what my dream is and what I'm trying to achieve. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Margarita Bennett. I was born in Venezuela and grew up in England. I am a psychic healer. I work with the bio field. I'm also a cranial psychotherapist and a clinical massage therapist. I am also autistic, and I see that as my biggest gift, because being autistic has allowed me to be, or has taught me, that I am excruciatingly sensitive. And that has made me the therapist that I am. And it's opened windows, it's opened doors to the unknown. It's shown me the quantum field. It's shown me what it is to have energy lines, to have a biofield, to have chakras. Probably some of you will know me as the person that was the clinical massage therapist that was very obsessed with anatomy. And yes, part of my autism is that I become very hyper-focused. So when I see a subject that I really like, I hone in on it, and then I try and know everything about it because I feed my soul with that. One of the things that I have learned from hyper-focusing on the anatomy and working with the gift of being sensory is how to merge the two. I think it's so important for the general public and for us as human beings to understand what it is to be an energetic, light, vibrational being. If we actually are taught and we learn to connect to that, not only can we bridge what the holistic medicine and the medical industry is trying to do, which is support us, without taking sides, without saying one is better than the other, but just to hold us while we try and work out what our imbalances are and what our misalignments are within our soul. Because that's basically what it is. The conditions that we suffer from, the root, total root of the cause of our conditions is because our soul is misaligned. Now we are, as I said, we are energetic beings that vibrate and resonate and transform every minute, every second of the day. Within this Inner Healing World channel, I want to not only interview people that know about these subjects, and also interview people that are struggling with what it is to be human, with what it is to be in this vessel. I also want to share my experience and my knowledge. Now, I've tried to hide, I've tried to not talk about the woo-woo-ness online. However, all my patients know, and if you read the reviews, you'll see that what I do is not cranial, even though I bring elements of cranial psychotherapy. What I do is not trigger point therapy solely, and what I do is not clinical massage therapy solely. It really depends, because we are all unique. And because of that uniqueness and because of our traumas, and how we respond to them, we get misaligned. And that misalignment is our vibrational energy that happens within our soul. Our vibrational energy that is constantly resonating at a high frequency or at a low frequency. Now, one of the things that Caroline Myss talks about is the transformation in our system. I listen to her quite a lot. She's one of my idols and my guides. I listen to many people quite a lot. And through this channel, you will get to know who they are. Hopefully, I'll be able to interview. Now, one of the things that she talks about, and so many other people do, is that we are all one and we are interconnected. Now, this channel for me, I wanted to be a bridge of connection. I wanted to be a bridge of connection between anatomy and the human body and between the energy, biofield, chakra, energetic body, the light body, the resonance that we live in. And if we can try and comprehend that, not only are we going to learn how to heal ourselves and how to understand and become our own observers, but also we will be able to heal the world. Because if we become aware of our own resonance and our own vibration, and that vibration impacts out in the same way that it impacts in. We can become aware of that. We can change the vibration and the resonance of the world. Now, I want to start small, and my little drop in the ocean is to teach, and it's to teach as many people as I know what I teach in clinic every day, which is what I feel, what I see, and how I see it functioning together. Now, you might feel that it's very woo-woo, but it's scientific because the quantum field exists. If you look at studies on physics and quantum physics, it's been studied for years, and it's a knowing that we all have, and we don't see it in the same way that we don't see how our mobile phones interact, or how we do Wi-Fi, or how even our earphones function with our equipment. It's the same thing. So please join me. Join me in my exploration of what it is to be human. And my exploration is done every day. As Caroline Myss says, we are transforming every day. And I will explain what she means by that in a very basic level. I will bring the anatomy. So if you think anatomically, everything that you are feeling, sensing, tasting, thinking is causing a chemical reaction in your system. And that chemical reaction is happening at every second. How much you breathe, whether you're walking, whether you're moving, whether you're sitting, all of that impacts our body and changes the constitution of our system. So that's the anatomy. So if you think of that, and then you add the biofield and the resonance is basically the vibrational sound. Remember, we're made of water, and water vibrates with sound. We take for granted the fact that we are made of water and that we are surrounded by sound all the time. Even when you're lying quietly still, there is always sound, unless you are in a soundproof room. But even then there is sound, because there's the sound of your breath. That sound vibrates and resonates against your system, and then you resonate out. So join me if you want to find out more. You can either follow me on Instagram or Facebook, or join me on the channel. Try to streamline it. I'm sorry, because I am not IT focused. So I've really battled with this. I do all my editing. I do all my work. So it's been a labor of love. And I hope that you enjoy the videos of the interviews that I have so far. Some of them are very touching. Some of them are very, very moving stories of real people with real challenges and real struggles, who are trying to share their story to help other people. And others will be interviews with specialists, scientists. There's one with Dr. Mario Zapatera. He's one of my superheroes because he also has brought the medical with the spiritual. So join me and let's see how we can explore what it is to be human. Bye-bye.